Inazuman. Inazuman is a Japanese tokusatsu superhero television series created by Shotaro Ishinomori and produced by Toei Company in cooperation with Ishimori Productions. The original series aired on the NAT network and ran for 25 episodes. A second season titled Inazuman Flash followed with 23 episodes, bringing the total to 48 episodes. The story follows university student Goro Watari, who discovers he is a mutant with superhuman powers and joins forces with the Youth League to defend humanity against the Neo-Human Empire, led by Emperor Banba and his phantom soldiers. Goro can transform into the heroic Inazuman and then evolve into Inazuman, gaining abilities such as teleportation, a scarf that can form a giant chain, and the supreme lightning strike attack. He is aided by the Youth League and their vehicle Reijingo, which can fly and launch missiles. The second season broadens the threat. After the Neo-Human Empire's defeat, Inazuman is pitted against the Despar Army's robot forces, gains new lightning bolt powers, and works with a cynical cyborg Interpol agent Makoto Arai. Inazuman's motif includes a moth design, and the title refers to the hero's lightning power. Inazuma means lightning in Japanese. The series also spawned a manga adaptation serialized in Weekly Shonen Sunday from 1973 to 1974, and the character has made cameo appearances in crossover films celebrating Toei's hero history. Android Kikaider. Android Kikaider is a Japanese live-action tokusatsu superhero television series created by Shotaro Ishinomori and produced by Toei Company together with Ishimori Productions. It originally aired in Japan on the NET network, now TVSI, spanning a total of 43 episodes. The series centers on the android hero Jiro, Civil Identity, who transforms into Kikaider in order to fight against the evil organization Dark led by Professor Gill, and the various destructive robots dispatched by them. Jiro was constructed by Dr. Komyoji, who attempted to install within him a conscience circuit, sometimes called Gemini, so he could distinguish between good and evil and act independently, but due to interference by Dark, the conscience circuit was left incomplete. This incomplete nature is symbolized in Kikaider's half-blue, half-red body design, representing the duality and his internal struggle. As Kikaider, he battles the Destructoids and other monsters of the weak still working under Dark's command, while the human Dr. Komyoji's children and a detective assist him in trying to locate the professor and restore his circuit. The show distinguished itself during the Henshin, transforming hero, boom of the early 1970s by offering not only the transformation gimmick, but a deeper theme of identity and morality, and the asymmetrical design of the hero underscored that aesthetic and thematic choice. The series proved popular not only in Japan, but found a significant fan base in Hawaii, where it aired under the title Kikaider, Android of Justice. Furthermore, it spawned a sequel series titled Kikaider 01, which aired from May 12, 1973 to March 30, 1974 for 46 episodes. Special Rescue Police Winspector. Special Rescue Police Winspector is a Japanese tokusatsu television series that premiered on TVSI, totaling 49 episodes. It was created by Toei Company and developed by Noboru Sugimura, and is the first entry in the Rescue Police trilogy within the larger Metal Hero series franchise. The series is set in Japan in the year 1999 and follows a special emergency unit called Winspector, which is formed to deal with threats that conventional police cannot handle. The Winspector team comprises one human member, Ryoma Kagawa, a 23-year-old police superintendent and martial arts-trained orphan, and two robotic assistants, Walter and Baikel. Ryoma transforms into the armored hero called Fire by saying "suit up," donning the Crush Tector armor, which boosts his strength and gives protection to only usable for 5 minutes due to the physical stress on his body. Unlike many other tokusatsu series of its time, Winspector is noted for having no single central villain, but rather a range of threats, from criminals to rogue experiments, that the team must respond to. Internationally, the show aired in various countries. In France on TF1 beginning May 6, 1991, in Italy on Italia 7 from February 24, 1992, in Thailand on MCOT Channel 9 and later TE7, etc. Special Rescue Police Winspector blends science fiction, superhero and mystery elements under the tokusatsu format with a futuristic rescue police theme, a human plus robots team, specialized gear, and a mission to protect lives when ordinary policing is insufficient. Spectreman. Spectreman is a Japanese tokusatsu sci-fi superhero television series produced by P Productions and broadcast on Fuji Television Network with a total of 63 episodes. The story opens with the villainous ape-like scientist Dr. Gori and his assistant Karas, or Ra in the English version, banished from the peaceful planet E in the Geisty solar system after an attempted conquest. On Earth, the duo exploit the planet's growing pollution crisis to create giant monsters and threaten humanity's survival. The advanced aliens of Nebula 71 dispatch their super cyborg agent Spectreman to Earth, disguised as a human named Joji Gano, George in the English dub, to infiltrate society and work alongside the pollution investigating pollution G-men. Spectreman begins in human size and can grow to giant proportions. He flies, has super strength and an array of weapons including the Spectre Flash Energy Beam, Shuriken, Spectre Blades, Sword and Shield, and Spectre Gun, often supplied by Nebula 71 when requested. The series weaves themes of environmental pollution, human irresponsibility, and heroism in the face of monstrous threats, with Dr. Gori ultimately forced into a last-ditch battle with Spectreman where he chooses suicide rather than survive in a world he deems unworthy. Internationally, the series was dubbed into English and syndicated across North America beginning in the fall of 1978, with edits to tone down violence and a new theme song for the US version. Kaiketsu Lion-Maru. Kaiketsu Lion-Maru is a 1972 to 1973 Japanese tokusatsu television series produced by P Productions and broadcast on Fuji Television Network from April 1, 1972 to April 7, 1973, running for 54 episodes. Set in the late 16th century during Japan's Sengoku period, the story follows a trio of orphaned ninja, Shishimaru, Sori, and Kosuke, who wander the land helping people and fighting evil on a weekly Monster of the Week basis under the direction of the chief malevolent force Gosen. Shishimaru is able to transform into the anthropomorphic white lion hero Lion-Maru by unsheathing the katana Kinsachi and invoking the phrase Wind-O, Light-O, Ninja Art, Lion Change, giving him superpowered ninja combat abilities and a lion appearance to take on the among the protagonists. Sori acts as an acrobatic female fighter, often cast as a damsel in distress, and Kosuke is a young boy who plays a flute summoning the Pegasus-like Hikari Maru. The primary villain is the dark great demon King Gosen, who commands the Gosen party of skull ninjas and an assortment of bizarre monsters. Midway through the series, Tora Jonosuke is recruited by Gosen and becomes the evil swordsman Tiger Joe, adding a foil to Lion-Maru's heroism. The show blends period ninja drama and mythical transformation hero tropes, making it a distinctive entry in the Jidaichi/Henshin hero genre. Megaloman. Megaloman is a Japanese tokusatsu science fiction superhero kaiju television series created by Tetsu Korea and produced by Togo Company, which originally aired on Fuji Television with a total of 31 half-hour episodes. The show features the titular hero Megaloman, who transforms into a giant long-haired warrior to combat an alien threat. In the storyline, the planet Rosetta has been conquered by the Black Star Army under the command of Captain Dagger. The young martial arts student Takashi Shishido and his mother Rosemary escape to Earth after Takashi's father Gu is captured, and while living in Japan, Takashi trains in a kung fu school and eventually receives Megalon braces from his mother, enabling him to transform into Megaloman when the monsters attack. Takashi has 4 friends from his martial arts school: Ran Takamine, his teacher's daughter, and his girlfriend, Haosuke Yuri, Seiji Kurogawa, and Epima Shira, who eventually learn his secret and receive their own Megalon braces to fight alongside him as a multicolored superhero quartet. Beginning with episode 14, the title of the show changes to Flaming Superman Megaloman, reflecting perhaps a shift in tone or branding. Megaloman is a 1979 Japanese tokusatsu series blending giant hero action, superhero team membership, alien invasion conflicts, and martial arts school drama, with a transformation theme and a heroic team fighting the Black Star Army and their monster forces. Jumborg Ace. Jumborg Ace is a 1973 Japanese tokusatsu science fiction kaiju/superhero television series created by Tsuburaya Productions, developed by Hiroyasu Yamura, and directed by Yoshiyuki Kuroda. Its title character is a giant cyborg mecha, also called Jumborg Ace, The term Jumborg derives from Jumbo meaning giant and Borg meaning cyborg, with the ace denoting distinction. The protagonist of the series is a young air delivery boy, Naoki Takubana, who after his older brother Shinya, captain of the defense team PAT, is killed in an attack by a monster, is drawn into a conflict when his plane is downed and teleported into an energy dimension by an alien from planet Emerald, who upgrades the plane and Naoki's wristwatch, so that when Naoki shouts the command jump fight, his plane transforms into the giant robot Jumborg Ace, with Naoki piloting from inside the robot's head via a VR movement suit. The series emphasizes themes of masculinity and psychological burden in the young hero as he battles the alien force Alien Gross, sending kaiju to attack Earth, while cooperation with PAT and mastering his role becomes central to his journey. In later episodes, Naoki alternates between Jumborg Ace and a second robot, Jumborg 9, which is derived from a Honda Z and commands via the call Jump Fight 2 Dash. Jumborg 9 is faster but cannot fly, and its belt light resembles the color timer familiar from the Ultra series. Overall, Jumborg Ace is notable as one of the anniversary projects for Tsuburaya Productions alongside Ultraman Taro and Fireman, and occupies a place in the broader Ultra-style Tokusatsu lineage, while introducing a robot giant cyborg twist rather than a traditional Ultraman hero. Zone Fighter. Zone Fighter is a Japanese tokusatsu science fiction superhero television series produced by Toho Company and broadcast on Nippon Television. The series was developed as Toho's answer to the rising henshin hero phenomenon triggered by shows like Kamen Rider and Android Kikaider, and built upon the kaiju superhero traditions of Toho's monster cinema. The plot centers on the alien Sakamori family from the planet Peaceland, whose home world was destroyed by the invading alien Garoga race. Seeking refuge on Earth, the family adopt human guise and mount resistance against the Garoga army and their giant terror beasts. The three children of the family, Hikaru, Hotaru, and Akira, are able to transform into the heroes Zone Fighter, Zone Angel, and Zone Junior respectively. Hikaru also has the ability to grow to giant size to confront the terror beasts. In many episodes, the legendary monster Godzilla appears as an ally, and other famous Toho kaiju such as King Ghidorah and Jigen make guest appearances. These crossovers effectively place the series in the Showa-era Godzilla continuity. The series features a mix of superhero action, giant monster battles, transforming vehicles and gadgets, emphasizing the giant hero motif. Though ambitious, the show lasted only one season of 26 episodes and was canceled, in part due to budget constraints and changing viewing habits during the early 1970s. Overall, Zone Fighter remains a notable entry in the tokusatsu genre for merging the transforming hero format with kaiju-style monster battles and for its guest star appearances from Toho's Monster Pantheon. Hey everyone! Thank you all for watching until the end. I'll be back with more videos, so make sure to like and subscribe.